Hello and welcome to viewers. You're watching ERi-TV English News for this hour. I'm your reporter Basaba Takhla, and these are the major headlines for today. World Diabetes Day observed in Karen. Training on arts provided for EDF members in Dongolo. Putin and Scholz hold the first phone call in 2 years. And the U.S. national debt surpasses $36 trillion. On your domestic report, World Diabetes Day was observed at the national level in Karen on 16 November under the theme Let's Exert to Expand Diabetes Treatment Service. At the event, Dr. Goitom Brahtu, chairman of the National Association of Diabetics of Eritrea, stated that the purpose of the observance was to raise public awareness about the disease and the measures that can be taken to control it. Mr. Kirosera, chairman of the association's branch in the Ansaba region, noted that public awareness of diabetes is steadily increasing and encouraged diabetes patients to join the association. Mr. Haileta Welde Birhan, secretary of the PFDJ in the region, highlighted ongoing efforts to control the prevalence of the disease. He urged people to undergo regular health checkups, engage in physical exercise, and maintain a balanced and nutritious diet to stay healthy. In a related observance of World Diabetes Day held in Asmara, it was reported that the Eritrean government is providing free diabetes medication, diagnosis and treatment through nearby health facilities, significantly contributing to the decline in the disease's prevalence. According to reports, there are 537 million documented diabetes patients worldwide, with approximately 100,000 cases at the national level in Eritrea. In other news, the Promotion and Information Office of the Ministry of Defense provided arts training to 147 staff members, including 40 female members in Dongolo. The training covered various aspects of the arts, including music, sound and stage management, arts discipline, literature, the differences between film and stage dramas, as well as the traditions and folklores of all ethnic groups in the country. Major Fisahaye Taghlai, deputy head of the Promotion and Information Unit, urged the trainees to create art that reflects and preserves the noble societal values and culture of the Eritrean people. Brigadier General Abraham Andom, commander of the Eastern Command, emphasized that art has always played a vital role in Eritrean history, both in the struggle for national independence and in safeguarding the country's sovereignty. At the conclusion of the event, certificates of participation were awarded to the trainees. The viewers, do stay tuned for your international reports and more after the short break. Welcome back. Russian President Vladimir Putin and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz held their first phone call in nearly 2 years on Friday. The two leaders discussed the Ukraine conflict and potential peace talks between Moscow and Kyiv. This is according to German media reports citing a government spokesperson. Plans for the direct talks were initially reported by German media earlier on Friday, while the Kremlin had only confirmed that Putin was set to hold an international phone call during the day, without providing further details. However, German government spokesman Stefan Hebestreit has since confirmed to journalists that the conversation did indeed take place and lasted for nearly an hour. According to Hebestreit, the German chancellor insisted on Russia's readiness to negotiate with Ukraine in order to achieve a fair and lasting peace. Scholz also spoke of Berlin's unwavering determination to support Kyiv as long as necessary. German officials told the TASS news agency that the two leaders have agreed to stay in touch. Hebestreit said that prior to the phone call, the German chancellor also contacted Ukraine's Vladimir Zelensky and intended to talk to him again after his conversation with Putin. On today's final report, America's national debt has surpassed $36 trillion for the first time in its history. The U.S. Debt Clock, a website monitoring the nation's finances in real time, reported on Friday. The figure grew by nearly 6% from January to November, increasing by $1 trillion in less than 4 months. In late July, the U.S. Treasury announced that it has surpassed $35 trillion. The rate of accumulation appears to be growing, as it was $34 trillion in early January and then grew by $1 trillion in less than 6 months. The U.S. Treasury has not officially confirmed the new data yet. In August, the Congressional Budget Office said in its report that it expects the debt to reach a record of over 106% of GDP by 2027 and eventually rise to 122% by 2034. The International Monetary Fund painted an even grimmer picture of its U.S. Economic Outlook report in July. It said at the time that under current policies, the general government debt is expected to rise steadily and exceed 104% of GDP by 2032. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, the viewers, and now recap of the major headlines. World Diabetes Day observed in Karen. Training on arts provided for EDF members in Dongolo. Putin and Scholz hold first phone call in nearly 2 years. And U.S. national debt surpasses $36 trillion. That was it for today, viewers. Thanks for watching.